Hey everybody, I wanted to come on and make a video showing you how to save your documents as the file type .doc or .docx, because your first practice assignment asked you to do that, and I still had a lot of people turning in file types that were other file types that were not Word documents. So your document requirements in this first assignment said to please submit a Word document only. And then we also told you the specific file type, that was .doc or .docx. And then we also said specifically do not turn in a Google Doc or a JPEG or .pages, which is from like a Mac, the Apple products. But I had a lot of people turn in things like PDFs, which that's not a Word document, or even some PNG file types and things like that. So other file types that were not in this Word document that we asked for. And if you go down to the rubric, that was one of the things that you were graded on. So paragraph, headings, and then file type. The document is saved as a Word doc, a .doc or .docx. So if you didn't save it correctly, then you lost points on this assignment. So I'm going to make a quick little video showing you how to download your file appropriately. Now, can you Google how to do this in like 30 seconds? Probably yes. Can you watch like a 30-second YouTube video on how to do this? Absolutely. But did you do that? No, because I had a whole bunch of people turn this in incorrectly. So I'm making a video and maybe you will watch mine. I don't know, but here we go. You might be saying, but Emma, I only use Google Docs because I use that in high school all the time and it's free. Well, guess what? You can still download from Google Docs into a Word document format. So I'm going to show you how to do that. But also, being an RVC student gets you free Microsoft Word and free Microsoft Office software. So I'm also going to show you how to access that. Okay, so two things from this video. And if you're using Microsoft Office, the online version, you can download from that. You can also get the regular software. But if you're using it in OneDrive, which is like the cloud version, you can't upload files from that. You have to download your document and then you can upload it into Eagle. So we'll talk about that here in a second. So let's first go to our RVC website and get some access to our Microsoft Office free services. So when you are on the Rock Valley College website, you are going to come to Campus Services right over here at the top, and then you are going to go to Technology Services. When you click on Technology Services, we are going to scroll down to where it says Get Microsoft Office, and it's going to zip you down here to this part of the page. And I have already clicked on this little plus sign where it says How to Get Microsoft Office, and then it gives you step-by-step directions for how to get free Microsoft Office because you are a Rock Valley College student. So you're going to go to this 365 portal. You are going to use your Rock Valley College student information to log in, your Rock Valley College password, and when you sign in, then you're going to get a landing page where you can install Office and you're going to get apps. So the apps is where you're going to select if you want to use Word, PowerPoint, Excel, whatever program that you are going to be using there, okay? So that's how you get your free Microsoft Office. Let's talk then about if you are using Word online. Come on, camera. Okay, here we go. So I have a Microsoft Word document pulled up in OneDrive, which is my online version of Microsoft Word. I am not using the desktop version. So you can see I still have like a search bar kind of thing across the top here. So I've got a document here. I cannot turn this version in if I would want to turn this in as an assignment on Canvas, on Eagle. I have to download this as a file to turn it in. So I'm going to come over here to File, and I can either export this. I could download it as an ODT, which is like an open source kind of document. That's not as friendly for saving your formatting and things like that. So I would avoid doing that unless you have to. What I would suggest doing is creating a copy. So you are going to download a copy of this. and you're going to click yes, download a copy. So it says you're going to download a copy of this file and work offline. Yep. And then you should get a box that asks you where you want to save this. So this is my version for my computer here. You are going to get a version for your own computer. It's going to ask you the location where you want to save it and what you want to name your file. Okay. So then here it's actually saying you're saving this file as a file type as a Microsoft Word document. So you know you're saving it correctly for this type of an assignment, and then you're going to click save. Okay, I'm going to click cancel because I don't need to save this again. Okay, but that's how you're going to download it and save it as a .docx file type when you're working online for that Microsoft Word app. Okay, you're going to basically do the same thing if you're in a Google Doc. So I already have a Google Doc open. So you can see I'm on Docs. It's a different little picture over here. This is just an about me thing that I've made for STU 100. But you're gonna go to File again. And I'm gonna go to Download. Oh, look, here's all my download options. The very first one is to download it as a Microsoft Word document. Okay, and it tells you right there, .docx. Oh, that matches the assignment requirements, right? So if I click that, we're gonna get that same box that pops up. Great. It asks me again, where do I want to save this? The location where it's going to be stored, what file name I want to save it as, and the file type. I'm saving it as a Word document, and I click save. So then when I upload it to Eagle, it's still gonna be a Microsoft Word document type, even though I used Google Docs to make this, okay? So no excuses anymore for not saving things as Word documents now that you're a Rock Valley College student, because I showed you, even if you're using Google Docs, how to save it that way, and I showed you how to get your free access to Microsoft Office using your Rock Valley College student information, okay? There is a frequently asked questions section on here, so you can get IT help if you're running into any problems. But I hope this helped you guys. Again, you can Google some information, you can watch some YouTube videos. Everything on the internet is usually pretty helpful. So there you go.